Hey guys, welcome back to BollyPiano. In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at the song Sanu, and we're going to be covering the introduction of it. The song is played in the key of G major, and we're playing it at 130 beats per minute. So let me just demonstrate the introduction at the actual pace, and then I'll break it down. 5, 6, 7, and... Okay, let's look at the right hand first. The first 3 bars are identical, and we're playing the following notes. G, D, A, B. Okay, and the B will be held until the end of the bar. So if I play it all together, it will sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... We'll repeat this 2 more times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and finish it off with a minimum. Okay, so let's just try that one more time. 5, 6, 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and... And while that's happening, in our left hand, all we're doing is kind of moving up the keyboard. So in the first bar, we're starting off with the tonic, which is G, and we're just playing a B right after that. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That's how it will go with the count. In the second bar, with a similar count, we're playing A and C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... In our third bar, we're actually jumping up and playing a lower E and then an upper E. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And we're doing pretty much the same thing in the fourth bar, but just 1 note lower, which is D. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, so let's just try put that together. 5, 6, 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and... Okay, let's try put these 4 bars together slowly. 5, 6, 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and... Okay, for the next 4 bars, I'll actually demonstrate the right hand and the left hand together because they don't actually overlap. We're starting off with G as the bass note, and we're playing B and G in our right hand. So it will go like this. With the count, it will go like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then we move on to playing A as our bass note, and then C and G in our right hand as the melody. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we move up to playing E as the bass note, then again E and G as the melody in our right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we end off with D as our bass note. So one more time. 5, 6, 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... Okay. Alright, and now comes the part where there is an instrumental that kind of sounds like Sanu. So what I'll do is actually break it down into bits. So I'll play 2 bars, and then I'll break it down and so on. Okay, so the first one goes like this. Okay, starting off with the right hand, we go, that's A and B, then we have B, 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 A, B, G, A, D, A, B. Okay, with a count it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Alright, and the left hand is accompanying the melody by playing a G major chord first, followed by a A major chord. But we're not actually playing it as a chord, we're playing it in a broken style. So the G will be played like this, the G chord will be played like this, and the A minor chord will be played like this. So let's just try put them together. 5, 6, 7, and. So one thing I did not do this time was actually add a grace note. A grace note pretty much spices up the melody and resembles the actual tune more. What I mean by that is, let me just demonstrate that one more time with the grace note added. So I kind of just slipped in A before playing the G in the second bar. So that just adds to the flavor of the melody. Okay, now let's look at the next two bars. Again, starting with the right hand, we have B, 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 D, C, B. And then once again, we have a grace note. So that's A, G, A, D, A, A, B. One more time, this time with the count. 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 1, and 2, and. Okay. And in our left hand, to accompany this particular part of the melody, we're playing E minor, then D major. So once again, in a broken style, so the E minor will go like this, and the D major will go like this. Putting these two bars together, we have 5, 6, 7, and. All right, moving on. Again, we're actually starting off with a grace note. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. One more time. 5, 6, 7, and. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. And in the left hand, we're playing C major, then A minor. So putting them together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. And the last bar goes, this one actually has two grace notes in it. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. And the left hand is playing E minor. And we end the sequence off with the tonic G major. So if I play both of them together, it will sound like this. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay? So I'll just play that whole sequence together one more time. 5, 6, 7, and. Okay, here it is. In my next tutorial, I'm going to be covering the chorus. Thank you very much, and see you guys soon.